Okay. So okay, till now we have covered all the JavaScript arithmetic operators and so all the operator related things, right? So from today onwards, we are starting the one data type. Okay, one data type means we have how many data types? String data type, number data type. Okay, I told you already. We have another data types that are objects, methods, and those things, right? So string methods. Today we'll complete string and method data types and what are the methods available in the string and number. So after that, tomorrow objects and arrays and functions. These are the one class, one topic we will cover. Okay. So today is the number and number methods and string methods. I'm saving these two methods. Okay. Data types dot html. Okay. So I told you right and not equal tab done. Here data types. So body. We already know that. So if you are declaring any value where x equal to something in a single quote or double quote. If you have declared anything in the single quote, sorry, these we can keep in the script section. Okay, or we can include this JavaScript file. One more data types.js. We can add one more file that is JavaScript. So let's js.js. Okay. Otherwise, data type. I think js.js. Okay. So we will include this data type js.js here. How we can include script type text slash JavaScript and src data type hyphen js.js and then browse. So we have included the JavaScript file. Now I'm removing this. Now we'll go to the data type.js. So where x equal to something. If here I'm declaring some string like this. If I'm declaring this means uh, automatically JavaScript compiler will consider this x is a string, right? We already seen, right? This x equal to in double quotes or single quotes. Anything is fine. Double quotes or single quotes. Your wish. Okay. You can declare double quotes with single quote also, no problem. Okay. You can declare this where x equal to string. So we already seen that this string is considered as a string data type to the JavaScript compiler. Next. Okay. And this is string, right? I want to concatenate with this string. We already seen that concatenation, string concatenation. Where why? I have one more string, that is another string. Okay, another string. Where z equal to something. Where z equal to x plus y means what it will produce you means then we will get z value. Z value is what we will get string, another string will get like this we will get, right? We didn't added a space right in between, so we will see this in the console so that we will get the response. We'll go to the here go live so that we will open in here console. We will go so I'm pasting this where x equal to string, where y equal to that one, and where get equal to x plus y. So now if I'll reference z, so we will get this string, another space string will get. Okay, in between this x plus y, right? X plus y means string adding we are doing, string concatenating. We will call this as a string concatenating. So while string concatenating, you want space in between these two strings. Then what we will write where, so then what we'll write is z equal to x, okay, plus symbol we need to use actually, okay, plus already we know, right? Space here, that is space added now, plus y, okay. Now you can see that string space another string, we got the space between two strings. Okay, like this we will concatenating the strings, two strings we will concatenate. This is the first method. Concatenating is the one method in the strings, available methods. Okay, next, get, and I want to know the number of characters in a that string. Number of characters. How many characters in that string? Characters means letters. S T R I N G, another string. Okay, this how much that character's length. Now how we will do z dot length. Okay, length, z dot length means we will get the number of characters in a string. So we will count s 1 2 3 4 5 6. Space is also one count only. Okay, 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 17 18 19 20 21. Okay, 21 characters in a string, that string. Okay, this is the length method. Okay, z dot length. Z dot length means it will return you the number of characters in a string. LENGTH returns number of characters in a string. How much it will return? 21 it will return. So this is the first method. First one is concatenating is the one more methods available in the string, and length is the one method. So next, get that. So I want to know that so we can get the first letter, index of first letter. So A is the first letter, right? I want to get the first letter position. Okay. First letter position means in first position, what is the letter is in the current string. So here Z of 0 means I will get yes. Okay. Z of 0 means yes, means first one, like this, like this. Z of, actually in a string, positions are starting from 0. Because of that, 0th position S is there. If I write like 10, so I will get to T. Okay. Why I will get, see here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10th position is T. T, right? Because of that, I got Z of 10 means in the 10th position, T letter is there. Similarly, Z of 11 will. So after T, H is there, right? So we got H. Okay. This is the uh, how we want to know the what letter is in the which position. So because of that, we will use the index by index. This method is by index. We will search the letter by using the index. Okay. Here z of 10 means you will get T. So by using the indexes, and now you want here by using the indexes, you are searching the letters. Now by using the letters also, we will search the string. String we will search. Sorry, index we will search. Here, get of T. If I will enter this, sorry, it will not give you. So you want to know that, that means we have one more. I'm declaring one more. Okay, where some str, where str equal to this is the string to generate. right? Another string. Okay, another string. I want to know this string is there, right? This is string. I want to know this the position of this string. Okay, means in which position, in which index that string is existed. So for that, we need to use the str dot index of. Okay, index of. Here we need to enter the string. Okay, you need to enter the string. So the string is in the 12th position. You can count here also. Th 2 3 4 5. Sorry, -1 zero is the position, right? 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So 12th position. So 12th position is string. This. So that string is in the 12th position. So we will get the position also by using the index of method. So now we'll ask you one more question. Already one more string is there, right? This string also it is there, right? So you don't want the string. If you will get string that index of string means you will get always you will get first string position. First that this string is there, right? First string position you will get. But you want to know the last string position. This string is in the which position you want to know. In that cases, you need to write string that last index of. Okay, last index of string. So you will get 41. This string is in the 41st position. Okay, we are that index of. This is one. Here we will give the like string. Okay, here we will give the string that last index of. Okay, here we will give the string. So these are the index of and last index of. And in this string only, I'm giving one more string that some index of okay, hello. I'm giving hello because this hello text is not in the current given string. This hello text is not there. Okay, then it will return you -1. Okay, so -1 we will use it to search our index of which position is this string is there in the current string, given string. It will search, but that string is not existed in that given string. It will return you -1. Similarly, string that my last index of also. Okay, last index of also. If you give hello, that string or that text that you are searching or that you are counting that is not existed in the current string, it will return you -1. Okay, remember this. Next, so these are the two methods that we can use for position to know the position of a particular string. Okay, and search method. We have one more method is search method. Specify a value. It will specify a value means which position the string is in the existence. Similarly, we will take string that SCA search. Okay, string that search of. Similarly, we will give string. Otherwise, we'll give is. Okay, so we will get 2 because 0 1 2. Here, this is there, right? Here it found and it will give you the result 2. Okay, next. But this index position, index of string and search is both are equal, right? Okay, both are equal, but only one difference is there. What is that difference? Is string that index of string is there, right? Here it will accept you second parameter also, but string will not accept you. So index of string, right? If I'll enter this 12, I will get. Similarly, see string that index of, sorry, index of yes. Just now we have used such, right? Similarly, so same result we got. 2 here we got. Here also we got 2. String that such of is is means 2 we will get because it is in the first 0, 1, 2. So that second position is there. Because of that, we got second position. Is there in the second position. String that such of means same result, and here also same result. But only the difference between this search method and index of method is the index of method will accept you the parameters. Okay, first parameter it will accept, but search method will not accept parameters. What is these parameters means? It will start searching from like which position does the search need to be start. Okay, that will refer the these second parameter. Okay, but search method will not accept that. Okay, that you can see. Okay, actually the difference is given like this, but you can see that search method. Next, the three important methods are there, that are slice method, string that slice. What is the slice method means? Slice method is a, okay, it will extract the part of a string, okay, and it will return you the extracted part. Means that so it will remove the string actually. It will remove the string from the given string, and it will return that new string in new string. Okay, that removed part is there, right? That removed part it will return in a new string. For suppose if a slice of where some I'm taking one more string, okay, string equal to some JavaScript string methods. Simple only we will take. Not any complex things. String. Now string that slice of it will accept actually two parameters. What is first one is starting position and the second one is ending position. You can see here start and end. If you give here 5, okay, then what it will do is from here 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some this fifth position to the remaining the string text is there, right? That text it will extract from the current string. If I will enter this, see, this text is removed. Okay, from 0 to 4, the text will remove and it will return you the new string with this slice method. Okay, with this slice positioning, depending on the slice positioning. I don't want from 5 to end. I can give here 10. Okay, I can give here 10. Then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth position. So from the fifth position, it will count 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So SCRIPT. Fifth position it is started, right? So fifth will not count, it will not count fifth position. So 6, 5 to 10 means 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that 10th position, that 5 letters it is given 5 to 10. Okay. CRIPT 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, C is the fourth letter, fifth C only, right? Okay, C. From fifth means CRIPT. So these are the 5 to 10. String that slice method, slice method means the slice method will extract the string from the here from the positionings what we have given in the brackets, this one. Okay, this is starting position and this is the ending position. Like this is the slice method. We can divide this like this. We can write from 2 to 5 Okay, 2 to 5 means 0th position 1, 2, second position V, and 2 to 5, 3, 4, 5. It will return you VAS. This is the slice method. Okay, slice method extract a part of a string and it will return in a new string. Okay, remember this. The slice method and slice method from not only from starting position, ending position also means negative indexes. Here -5. If I'll return -5, then what it will do is this -5 means it will count from this type -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Okay, -5. So from -5 to -1, it will extract that string and it will return in a new string. Like this, we can write -5 to -1. See, like this. So -5 means this one -5, -4, -3, -2. Okay, -1 up to here -1. So it will return your new string PHOD -5 to -1. Like this, minus means it will start from ending. Okay, like this it will start. Okay, similarly, if you write like here -10 to -5, you will get NGME. Okay, here is -10 like this, -10, -9, -8, 7 like this. Okay, space also will count, right? Because of that, it will return NG space ME. These are the minus position. Okay, negative index. Negative index means it will start from the uh, right side. It will start. Actually, always it will the string count. It will start from left side, right? But in that case, if you return minus position means you will get in the uh, so you will get from the right side. So we have one more method is substring method. Okay, substring of here 5 comma 10 you have written, right? 5 comma 10. If I'll write, I will get again a CRIPT only, CRIPT only. Okay, but only the difference between slice and substring is the substring will not accept the negative indexes. Okay, remember this. Substring of -5 comma -10, if you are trying to access, you will not get any result. Okay, but slice method will accept you the negative indexes. Okay, indexes, this negative index values -5 to -10 means from right side it is counting, right? -1, -2, -3, -4 like this, but substring method will not accept you the negative indexes. Okay, that is the difference between slice method and sub SQR method. So if you return that, see, nothing, -10 means it nothing, it is given, result is nothing, because that the substring method will not accept you the minus indexes, negative indexes. So it is written that all string it will return. Okay. We have one more method is there, that is sub-str method, SUBSTR method. Okay, this sub-str method and slice method both will be similar only, same only, but in actually in slice method we have starting index and ending index, right? But here first one is from starting index only, means from fifth position. I want to get the from fifth position to 3 letters. Okay, this is these 3 is represent the how many letters. From that, how many letters you want to extract. Okay, how many letters you want to extract from that position. Fifth position to I want to extract 5, or I want to extract 8. So from the fifth position to eight characters it will extract. Okay, that is the difference between slice method, substring method, and sub-str method. Okay, again I'm telling, the slice method will extract a part of a string. Okay, slice method will accept 2 parameters. That 2 parameters are starting position and ending position. Okay, if I want 5 comma 10 means from fifth position to the 10th position, that string it will extract and it will return you a new string. And This is the slice method, and slice method will accept you negative indexes also. -5 comma -10 means it will search from the negative indexes. Okay, from right side it will search -1, -2, -3, -4, like that it will search, and also it will return you the from back side also, from back to front also it will give you the strings. And substring method also there. The substring method and slice method both almost equal in the searching algorithms, but only the difference is the substring method will not accept you the negative indexes. Okay, from -5, -4, -3, there is no that type of negative indexes in the substring method, and that sub str method is there, right? That sub str method and slice method both are equal, but both are accept two parameters only. But the sub-str also will accept you the negative indexes also, but the first one is from which position to the how many characters. Okay, there is a length. Next, second parameter is the length, but in slice that is the end position. But here not end position. That is the character count. 1 or 2, 3. How many characters from that fifth position to the how many characters you want to. Okay, that is the sub str method. Okay, and I'm creating one more variable, JS class. Okay, I have declared. Here we will write some slice method. We have substring method. Okay, and sub-str. So I have declared where str equal or str1 equal to, this is another JS class, right? Okay, next str1 dot replace. Okay, replace is a one method. It will accept you two parameters. First parameter is uh, one part, actually in this complete string, one of the part we can replace with another string. Okay, I want to replace here JS is there, right? This JS is not looking good, so I want to give here, instead of JS I want to give JavaScript. Okay, so that string JS comma in single quote only, this string only, right? So JavaScript. So enter. Now what will happen? See, this is the another JavaScript class. That JS is replaced with the JavaScript. Okay, so that is the replace method. And here also one more JS is there. Okay, JS and another JS string one dot replace all. We have replace all of similarly JS comma single quotes JavaScript. Now you can see here JavaScript and this JS and this JS all. Okay, all JS you want to replace with the JavaScript. So that is replace and replace all. These are the two methods. Okay, to replace a particular string in a particular word in a particular string. So we will use the replace method. So these are the methods, and one more important methods are Z. Okay, str1 dot two uppercase, two lowercase. We have two lowercase. Okay, see, all will be converted into the lowercase. Next, two uppercase. Okay, so then all letters will be converted to the uppercase method. Okay, to convert into a uppercase, we will use the uppercase method. To convert into a lowercase, we will use the lowercase method. Two lowercase method. Okay, two uppercase method, two lowercase method. And one more is trim. have completed that, right? So two lowercase, two uppercase. U is capital, you can see L is capital. Two lowercase, two uppercase. Next, string dot trim method. Okay. What is this trim method means? Where st equal to, okay, st equal to some space is there here. This phis and space is there. Okay, st. If you enter click, then you will get st. Here the spaces is there, right? Still you are getting that strings. Okay, in that time, in that cases, you don't want these spaces after and before these spaces you don't want. Okay, so that spaces extra space. Okay, not required much space. So it will remove you the extra white spaces. It will remove. Okay, that is the trim method. Trim is the method that will use it for to remove the extra spaces in a current string. Extra spaces. If you want to only a single space, you have given two spaces. That two spaces are not required, right? In that cases, you will use the trim method. It will remove you the extra spaces in a string. That. So now two more important are there. That is where where some price, where price equal to 5. Okay, and the two new pad start and pad end. We have two methods are there. That two methods are used for pad pad start. Pad start off. Okay, pad start off. Here you can give the 4 means how many letters you want, comma with here. This is the one letter only there, right? Remaining, if it is not having the required length, four is the length, right? 4 letters. If it is not 4 letters, then with that remaining letters, you can replace with 0. So you can see here, pad start 0005. 5 is 5 is converted to the 0005. Okay, this pad start of 4. 4 means 4 letters. Okay, 4 letters, and 0 is for which letter if you want to convert into the remaining part. Here you can see. Okay, if it is given string 000, okay, 500 only. Now we will again run this. Okay, 1 4 comma 1. Okay, then 4 letters. In the given 4 letters, if that character count or character length is not supported, that 4 letter count, here it is only 3 letters, right? The remaining one is you can replace with 1, and that is at the starting only, not ending, starting. So here 3 letters, and that remaining 1 letter is at the start. It is placed. That one is started at the place. Instead of 1, if you can give 5, so you can see that 5 is placed at the starting position. Similarly, we have price dot pad end. Pad end. Now, similarly 4, 5 comma 5 letters. I want 5 characters, but that 500 is only 3 characters, right? Ending, I want to with the 6. Okay. You can see now 500, 500 means 500, and the remaining 2 characters. Here I want the required character length is 5, right? So 3 characters already 500 is there given string. That remaining 2 is replaced with, here I have given 6, right? This string. Okay. The remaining characters it will replace with this string. We can practice actually. So where these all methods will be helpful means that two uppercase, two lowercase means sometimes we will get the usernames. Some usernames are from the API. You will get usernames are in the lowercase. You will get. In that cases, the client will ask you to convert that lowercase into uppercase. So then you can use the two uppercase method. And similarly, sometimes the tokens are there actually. If you are logged into one system, particular system, then you will get the user token, and user token without space, you will get the token actually. But in that cases, you want to get that token. Okay, you want to get that token. So then you can use the index of method. Okay, index of method or slice method you can use. User token and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm explaining in which conditions these all methods will be helpful means. So from API, I'm getting this actually user token 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This you will get actually from API. This you will get, but this token you want this token only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This token is there, right? That you want actually. This you want to send while sending back to the API. You need to send these token numbers to the API. Okay, token numbers to the API. In that cases, you already know that it will add user token to that token. So we can replace this user token from this string. That remaining numbers we will get the token, right? In that cases, you will use the slice method. So user token means USER 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then somewhere token equal to, okay, where token equal to this one only we will paste. So token dot slice of, okay, we already seen, right? 9. Okay, you got right the token number. You got right this 9. How you got this 9 means this user token is there, right? User token that you can calculate, or otherwise by using our we have length is there, right? User token dot length. You can use this one also, user token, sorry, token, user token dot length. You can use this 9, you will get, right? So that you can pass here token dot slice of 9. Then you can that slice method, what it will do from the 9th position only, right? From here the 9th position it will start, and up to ending the whatever the part of string is there, that will it will remove, right? Then you will get exactly what is the token. Okay, this token you can save in a particular variable, and always you can send back to the APIs. So in that cases, these different type of methods you will use. Okay, that is the real-time scenarios. So this is about the string and string methods. Now we'll go to the numbers. So here we have declared, we have seen the trim method, pad start, sorry, pad, CART, pad start, and padding ending. Slice, substring, substr, two uppercase, two lowercase, trim, pad start, pad end, index of, last index of. Okay, these are the methods available in the string. These are all methods you can practice. Okay, dot length is the one method, and to know the particular characters length, you will use this. Okay. Next, coming to the number. Okay, numbers are in the two forms actually. What are the two forms? Where x equal to 10. Okay, that is the direct you will get where x equal to 10. That directly that 10 is in the number format. Sometimes, so you are doing some calculations, and some in that calculations you got some output like 100. These are the number only, but that number is in the string format. Okay, you got right? That is in the string format. Sometimes you will get results. Okay, some output. That type of methods if you use, you will get the JavaScript functions are there, right? Sometimes that JavaScript functions will return you the output as a string format. In that string format, if that text is in the string format, then you need to convert that string format into the number format, right? So number parse int of, or parse int of x. So then that numbered string is there, right? This 100 string format, that string format number is converted to the number. Actually, this is the parse int method. Sometimes you will get here 100, right? 100.102. Okay. Still, if you use parse int of x means you got only 100, right? You, but still you want this point of 102 values also, right? In that cases, you can use the parse float method, parse float of x. Then you will get that point values also. Okay, these are the parse int method, parse float method, number methods only. Okay, parse int and parse float method is the important methods you need to remember. Next, intentionally also sometimes you can convert into the number into a string. So where x equal to always right, where y equal to 155. You want to convert this into a number, a string. How you can convert? So y dot to string. Okay. So it will be converted to the string method. String of 155. It will convert. Okay. Remember this two string method. Two string method is useful for convert to a number into a string or any format, any another format. Not only string, boolean also two string we can convert. Any other string format, any another format to the string format you want to convert, you can use the two string method. Okay. Next, the next important method is two exponential method. Two exponential method. So where num equal to I'm taking some 8.5546. Okay, I have taken this number num dot 2 exponential of, okay, 2 exponential of 2. I have given 2. So then what will happen? You can see now 4 6 is there, right? 4 6 means after point, yeah, 2 exponential means after these decimal values, right? 8.55 is there, right? 546 something, some 1 5 4 6 9 4 5 so something, that data is there, right? You want to convert first one is similarly you can keep the next, that means 546, that will round it to the 546 is rounded to the 550. The 550 you can see now 8.550 only. Okay, this is the two exponential method. And instead of this, I can take in one more 5. Okay, I have kept entered. Instead of 2, I want 4. Then you can see 5465 and 5465 12, not 4, 3 you can. 4 means exactly 4 is there. If 4 means you will get the same result. So 5465. Now you can see 546. 5 is there, right? That is exponential to the 60. So 5460. 6 or 5 to convert it to the 5460. If 6 instead of 5 means 6, then remaining 3 characters are there, right? That 3 characters will be filled with 0. E plus are there, right? That is exponential. Don't, okay, don't confuse. Exponential only. Okay, don't confuse. This E plus you can ignore. Means you can remember only this 0 and these 00, 000 and 5465. Okay, that is the exponential. Two exponential. Two fixed. One more is two fixed. Two fixed and two exponential are both are almost equal, but here e plus will be written there. No e plus, that type of strings you will not get. So 5.512. Okay, where 5 point x equal to x dot two string, two fixed of 512, right? I want to fix it to the two characters. Okay, now you can see 512 is there, right? That 2 is replaced. Only 51. Okay, only 5. So in that cases, 51 instead of here I have given 8. Okay, 51 and see 2 fixed of 518 means this 18 means it is almost equal to 20, right? Before it is 12. 12 means it is when it is rounded, it get only 5 1, 5 10 only. The 12 is rounded to the 5 10. Zero is here. It is ignored zero. The zero is ignored, and it is written 5 1. Now the 518 means it is almost similar, near to the 520, right? So because of that 52, zero is I told you, right? Zero is it is ignored. Then it is converted to the 520, means 5.52. Okay, this is the two fixed. And also, so if you want to, instead of two, if you want six, so 518. Okay, similarly, it kept the three, and the remaining three, it is added the triple zero, it is added. Okay, that is the two methods. To not to only exponential, two fixed, and parsing, parse float. Okay, and two string. These are the methods available in the numbers. Okay, remember these methods. These methods are enough for the number methods. Okay. So today we have completed the string methods and number methods. Tomorrow we will see about arrays concept. Okay. What is an array and how you can create an array, and what are the different type of methods available in array. Okay, these are the important concepts. Arrays and objects. Objects also next class is objects. That object class also important class only. And after that we will go to the functions. Okay, then we can go to the advanced functions. Then forms, we'll take one form and how to submit your forms. Those things we'll see, and we will complete the JavaScript class. Okay, okay, guys. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow at the same time. Okay. Bye, everyone.